Good morning. Happy Wednesday. We got Cora here. She's got Grumpy Bear. She's going to daycare or school. I keep calling it daycare because it's the same building, but it's called school. Hey guys, it's JL. I am wearing the sweatshirt that I got from Target. Very cute. Love it. I kind of want to talk about moving out of Florida really quick. I record this like literally 3 times now because it keeps getting to like the 10-minute mark. I'm like, that's way too long. I don't want to edit all that. So essentially, long story short, we've lived in Austin, Texas. We lived in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. We lived in Alexandria, Virginia. We lived in Edison, New Jersey. And for a very small period of time, we lived right outside of Chicago. But that was literally like a weekend. So I wouldn't even call that living there. I would have called it visiting there, even though we went there with the intentions to stay there. I would live in Austin, Texas again. I would live in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania again, or wherever, Philadelphia, wherever. And I would live in Alexandria, Virginia again. I would not live in New Jersey again. Illinois, I didn't really get to experience it, but we did drive through Indiana. We got stuck there because we were brokies and my paycheck got messed up, so I didn't get my paycheck when I was supposed to, so we were kind of stranded in Indiana. And I actually enjoyed it. You don't think you enjoy being stranded, but I actually really enjoyed it. It was fun. We had let our dogs at the time play out in the field, and we went to McDonald's and we just got free drinks. Or we got a drink and then we just got refills when we were out there, and we slept in a rest stop, and Greg stepped in some cat shit. But it was a good, fun little time being stranded. Honestly, like we were vibing out there even though we were stranded. The reason I'm tired of Florida is it's expensive. It's crowded. Like people do not stop freaking moving here. Orlando is such a popular destination for people to move to. Disney, Universal, the beaches, all that is an hour away or less, depending on where you live in Orlando. So like people love that. People are just assholes around here, but again, there's assholes everywhere, so it's not really much of a point. I want seasons. I want cold weather. Snow, I'm fine with that. Don't expect me to drive in it. I'm not there yet. I'd have to learn because I'm not crashing. But like I do like snow. I loved it when we were in Pennsylvania. We saw some snow when we were in Virginia, and I enjoyed that as well. I couldn't drive in it either times, but I still enjoy seeing it. That's not a deal breaker. Better schooling. I'm just sick of being here. Me and Greg are sick of being here. We don't love this like unbearable, miserable heat. I'm born and raised here, so you think I'd be used to it. I've never liked it. I never will. Like I just feel like there's better job opportunity. The job market here is horrific. Like it's so competitive. There's so many people here that the only jobs that are easy to get are like I feel like shitty jobs like cashier, stalkers, like those jobs that like nobody really wants to do but has to do. Any good paying jobs, like good luck. There's like 400 applications put into it by the time you look at it. We're like living life, we're happy, we're alive, we got electricity, we're healthy, we have food, we have our daughter. I love the little town we live in. I do absolutely love this little town. I love how walkable it is. It's very nice, it's safe. It's beautiful. People decorate really well. I am going to insert a clip of what happened with our sink a day or 2 ago. So yeah, the sink was overflowing because apparently there was a clog, and from upstairs it came down here. They should have called a professional to clear the whole line. Apparently is what the maintenance man was telling me, but the apartment complex was being cheap, so then they had to come down here. Maintenance couldn't fix it, so then they did have to call a plumber, and the plumber was able to fix it. But in the time being, weird, murky, nasty ass sink water was just like filling in our sink and like pouring out from underneath because that thing was just freaking leaking. And then we did put Corey's bike together and we did paint the pumpkin, so I'll insert that here. So that was fun. That was the bike wasn't fun. The bike was terrible. It took us really long to figure it out, and the seat still isn't on there correctly. I'm gonna have to figure that later. That's the last piece we couldn't figure out. The front brakes literally took like 40 minutes itself, and the whole bike itself took like an hour or two. I want to say we started at 7 and ended at like 9. Everyone was grumpy by then. All of us, all three of us were grumpy as hell by the end of that. And Cora wasn't even doing anything. She was just grumpy because I think we were grumpy. Yeah, I love where we live. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, this little town's beautiful, like, but it is expensive as hell. This is definitely like a rich people area. Like, there's no way in hell we would be able to afford a house or even a townhouse, or even townhouses here are like $1 million. So like, we can afford renting an apartment here, and that's it. So even this area is not something we'd be able to be at forever when we want to buy a house and things like that. So just living here is unrealistic. Out of here before, of course, there's kindergarten next fall is the goal, because yes, she's in pre-K now, but it's voluntary and it's easy to take her out and just find her a new one, put her in. Like, obviously she'll lose her friends because she does have little friends there now, but like, she wasn't gonna stay with them anyways, because like once school starts, they probably all live in like different areas. Like schools, obviously you have to be zoned to these schools, whereas daycares and pre-K, you can be wherever and go to them. So like, unfortunately, she probably wasn't gonna really see them after this anyways.
Yes, I wonder how those apartments are. They kind of look nice. Like the building.
It does. It seems so quiet. I wonder which apartments those are. Man, he's switched over here now, Greg.
Oh, and imagine like having a balcony up there.
Yeah.
Facing the water.
That would be nice. Nice view, nice and quiet.
I like it over there. I think it's nice.
Like peaceful. So the funny thing about that clip that I just showed you guys is that's from a vlog from like April 2021, and we were actually walking around here because this place where we live now is somewhere we used to come and go on walks all the time because we just love the area. It's nice, it's beautiful, lots of trees, beautiful homes, like good scenery for Orlando. So we used to come here and just walk our dogs here all the time, never living here. So it's just funny because at the time he's pointing out the apartment complexes and he's like, oh, this looks so nice, and I was like, live in them, blah, blah, blah. And what's funny about it is that that's the apartments we currently live in. Anyways, I'm at Publix because I was hungry and I wanted to get, I don't know, I wanted to get sushi, Publix sushi, and I need to get Cora medicine because she's saying that her throat hurts or something like that. Where are these $9.29 and these are $8.09, $8.19? I'm not noticing the difference in them. It's funny, she's 5 years old now, but she still qualifies for like the baby section of medicine. Obviously I got more than just sushi. They had buy one get one on these, and I was like, cannot ignore. They had buy one get one on these, could not ignore. And definitely this, I could not ignore the buy one get one, because yes, I do get a discount on all animal things on my job, but it's like a 20% discount. It's definitely way more worth it to just pay the full price and get a whole nother one with it. This will last me a long time. And then Greg said we should get Coke, so I got them. I got him this thing he likes, bananas for me and Cora, because we eat them a lot, her medicine, and then the sushi that I actually originally came here for. Actually, these two things are what I originally came here for. Yo, I swear the longer I stay at this job, and I've only been at this job for a month, the more I'm like, this is not it. This is not for me. I don't want to do this job. And I feel bad because I know they were desperate for another good groomer. But like, you guys just aren't it for me. Like, you're not giving me the hours I want. Like, if you're so desperate, you should be really accommodating to a groomer you decide to add. So I'm about to tell him, I'm not getting the hours I wanted. I made it pretty clear that I prefer to work the earlier hours, and you guys didn't give a shit about that. I said I don't want to work the weekends because I have a child and a husband who's gone all week. So when I'm home during the week, he's not here, she's not here, obviously. So like, I don't get any family time if I work the weekends. Didn't give a shit about that. Still have me working every single weekend. This Sunday is my first Sunday off, and then after that, I don't have another weekend day off because I requested it off in a couple weeks. What really pissed me off, the reason I'm filming right now, is because there's a golden retriever, had terrible notes. Most terrible notes I've seen in a long time. And he called to book an appointment, and I'm like, these notes are really bad. Like, I don't really want to book this on somebody because the dog seems like he's horrific. And it even says, like, parts of the notes say you need multiple people to do things, which at that point, I think the dog should get sent home. The one groomer who's done this dog, the one time he's been there, she happens to be in the salon with me. So I reached out to her. I'm like, hey, like, this dog has terrible notes. Should I book it? What do you think? And she's like, wow, those notes are really bad. I don't know why we didn't fire him as a client or whatever. And I'm like, that's what I'm thinking in my mind. I'm like, yeah, why didn't you? Because you're the one who groomed the dog. So she's like, oh, just book it with me on Wednesday at this time and I'll take him. So she got to pick exactly when she wanted to take him, exactly what time, and she was okay with it. She knew it. She agreed to it. She saw the note. Today, I look at her schedule and the dog's gone. It's not on her schedule anymore. So I'm like, oh, that's weird. I look at my schedule for tomorrow because I just want to know what I have coming in before I come in. And I have a new dog, a little small dog, right when I come in. I have a small dog that was already there a little bit later. And then this golden retriever with the same exact name as the one that she had in her books for today. So I click on it and it says new guest. So I messaged my salon manager and I'm like, hey, it's kind of weird. I have a weird favor. Like, this dog has like the same name and same breed, and I think even the same owner name as the dog that's supposed to be here today, but it's booked under me for tomorrow. And I just didn't know if, like, I thought maybe the guy had been turned away and made a new account to still come in, although we would see you know who he was. So I don't know why I thought that. But anyways, I thought that. And then I clicked and kind of, because I still don't know exactly how the whole system works, especially from home. So I'm clicking, I'm looking, and it's the same dog. And I messaged her, I was like, oh, never mind, it's the same dog. That'll be fun. I'm irritated because I didn't agree to this. Like, the dog, I'm going to read you the notes, and you tell me if you'd be pissed if someone just randomly booked this on you when it's not even right. This dog shouldn't be coming here. The notes from today when he came in says, vet prescribed trazodone, but not allowed to take dogs under vet medications. So, like, if the vet prescribes trazodone, it's probably because the dog's a fucking psycho, and the only way for him to be semi-decent to groom is if they give him that. But clearly, we can't take him on that for whatever stupid-ass rules, because there's not a vet in the building, whatever the fuck. So, they, turn him away today. So I'm like, why didn't you just turn him away in general? Why didn't you just say, like, hey, if he's not going to behave for grooming without this, I suggest going somewhere else so he can be on this for grooming. So they're like, just come in tomorrow and we'll fuck JL over. Was pooping like every 10 minutes from blow dryer and table work. Owner said it's new for him and he will walk him next time. He's probably pooping because he has the nervous poop, so walking him's not going to do shit. Because I promise you, even if you walk your dog before, when they're nervous, they're going to produce shit one way or another. Be very cautious when booking and make sure you have enough time. They didn't even talk to me, they didn't text me, they didn't ask me. They say, hey, it's okay, we booked it, nothing. They just booked it under me, and it's supposed to be a surprise for me tomorrow. So clearly there's no caution. That shit's in capital letters too. Ain't nobody was cautious or careful, give a shit. Blank is awful for grooming. He's 83 pounds, he constantly sits for the tub and dryer. He will thrash so hard that he almost takes a drying table with him while you're drying near his face and neck. He will forcibly hang his head down to the point where he almost chokes himself during the entire groom process, and because of this, he non-stop pants extremely hard the entire time. Needs at least 3 people for nails and paw pads, and he curls his feet when you're trimming them. So, if you need at least 3 people to do freaking paw pads and nails on a dog, fucking fire the client. That's ridiculous. And let me add, there's only 3 of us working tomorrow, so that would require nobody to be working on their dog and everybody to be helping me, and that's not going to happen. So in my mind, I'm like, how can you read these notes and say, like, yeah, come on in, let's screw over the new groomer we just got. I'm only like hanging on by a thread by not wanting to work there. Like, if we had like savings, I would literally just quit and like find another job if I had money to back up my missing income for the time being. So it's crazy to me that they're doing this. I'm like, I already talked to you guys about not being happy about the hours and not being happy about being put to close when I told you I have a kid I have to pick up from school. And then now you're booking me the shitty ass dog. Like, I'm so over this job. This job, I promise you, I'm not even going to be here for 6 months. I'm literally going to actively start looking for another job after this. This is the last straw. I was already on edge. I did not like the fact that I had to work weekends. I was already feeling some kind of way. The only thing that's keeping me kind of attached to this job is the fact that it's giving me benefits. And that's the only benefits we have. If I don't have this job, then we don't have benefits at all in general, and we need them. That's the only thing that's kind of holding me there. But if I can find like a private salon or somewhere else who kind of give me like immediate benefits, I'm just going to switch to that because I'm over this job. This vlog's going to be long because it had a lot of me talking. I talked about moving out of state and I kind of complained about my job a little bit, but it just like ruined my mood. Like, I'm so irritated right now. All right, y'all, I have to get Cora probably in about an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and walk the dogs and just chill for a little bit longer before I go get her. Tonight, I am going to take her on a bike ride on her new bike. That's what me and Greg said we were going to plan to do. If I can fix the seat, something's still wonky with the seat where it doesn't stay. It like tilts forward and backwards, so we got to figure that out. And then we probably are going to look at Halloween lights tonight. So if we do, I'll vlog that too. But I will include that in tomorrow's vlog because tomorrow I will vlog the update about the dog situation. But anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.